Hello dear Pisces, and welcome to Divine Debut. This is Kathy speaking, bringing you your July reading. Thank you for being patient. This is a general and love reading, and it is for the month of July 2021. Dear Pisces, July is going to be a very hot month for everyone. We've all got Leo somewhere in our chart. Mars and Venus are conjoining there. So it's very exciting, but remember there's a lot of difficult energies out there as well. So let's see, dear Spirit, what's going on for Pisces in the month of July of 2021. Pisces, this is for Pisces Sun, Rising, Moon, Mars in Pisces, Venus in Pisces, and North Node in Pisces. Let's see what's going on. And I will be extending this through a link beneath the video. For those of you that are interested, those of you that are on Patreon, you know that you get these readings, all of the extended, for free. So 9 of Wands, dear Pisces, you do have Jupiter in your sign, but it's ingressing, it's going backwards, it's going to revisit Aquarius. So it did give you an indication of where the blessings will be, what the blessings will be concerning. So you've been through a lot. What is your challenge? And the devil is your challenge. Fears, a sexual connection, maybe someone using you for sex. The devil can speak to limitations. Someone's put up a wall. It's as though they're blocking you. What is at the foundation? 3 of Wands. 3 of Wands could be business. This could be you working really hard and not seeing the fruits of your labor. So what's this reading sitting on to do with the distant past? The seed is the 3 of Wands. Maybe even a sexual connection that is at a distance. The devil, very different energy. It's Capricorn, of course. Very different energy to what you're all about. You're very compassionate, very spiritual, very much about wholeness. The devil is very materialistic. Maybe you're connected to someone that's coming through more as sexual and you're blocking them. You want more of a divine connection, not only a skin-deep connection. What's the recent past? You're coming from the star. In the recent past, and the star could be social media, connecting to someone. Do see nudity, skin here. So a wish fulfillment that could be at a distance. You could be dealing with an Aquarian. I mean, both Capricorn and Saturn are ruled by, Capricorn and Aquarius are both ruled by Saturn. And Saturn is in Aquarius, which is something happening behind you. You're fearing that something is secretive here. I'm just wondering if you're connecting to someone, an Aquarian. This could be a secretive connection as well. This could be a secretive connection and a love affair as well. I'm wondering if you're dealing with someone that's married. What's crowning you? 6 of Wands, Leo energy. Or some of you are hoping to be successful. Maybe you've been working really hard. It's interesting because we've got Aquarius and Leo. Now, this is where the Mars and Venus are. This axis is what's being touched upon with Mars and Venus. They're both very passionate, very much about attention and the will, the drive, the passion, the action to move forward. Now, what's on your mind is balance. 6 of Wands is success. It's recognition. The star is also fame, fortune, and recognition. Near future, and we've got the Moon card. We've got the Moon and the star. What is in the position of you? This is your own card. We've got 4 major arcana. This is a strong reading. The Hanging Man is sacrifice, or maybe even needing to end needing to end something that's not coming through, a karmic situation in your life, something that was maybe quite deceptive. The moon can speak to, and it's right next to the devil. Fears of the unknown, fears of deception concerning a love affair here. What's in your periphery? The Death card, Scorpio. Transformation. So in your environment, something is dying. What is your hopes and fears? You're fearing being a third person, are you? Or you're fearing the challenges of any skeletons in your closet, anything secretive coming through. You're fearing also being a third person. Let's see what the possible outcome is. We've got the Queen of Wands, which is my Leo card. Queen of Wands, very creative, very lucky as well. She's holding the 10th wand. There's a lot of wands here, so it's relating very much to work and also your desires. What's at the bottom? We've got a marriage, the marriage card, 4 of Wands, which is an 11-11. Yeah, someone is married here. Taurus, we've got Aquarius, we've got Scorpio, we've got Taurus. They're the 3 fixed signs. I have mentioned Leo, but we don't have the sun as of yet. The Queen of Wands is more the Leo energy. So you are in a bit of a challenge here. Some of you are hoping you're not the third person, maybe. If you're dealing with someone that's quite... You could also be attracted to someone that's very popular, or someone that has got... They've got that... something that is attracting you very much so, but I feel that there's... could be married. They could be married. Remember that the Hierophant can speak to marriage, it can speak to religion, it can speak to traditions. So a heavy burden where a marriage is concerned, messages of love, being maybe at a physical distance to someone here, which is a heavy burden. This does restart, turns into the Ace of Wands, decisive action or a sexual connection. 10 of Cups, the ending of a blissful, happy chapter in your life. This turns into the Ace of Wands. You've got a couple of 10s here. Some of you are wanting to fly away, fly to a new home. Some of you are worried about a breakup, a divorce here. Some of you could also be worried about someone. Yeah, there's been heartbreak here. There's been there's been a love triangle here. Someone stepped out of this connection. Look, the near future is quite unknown. Let's take some Lenormand and see what's going on. Now, you are a mutable sign. And remember that Jupiter, and well, mutable signs don't mind change. They fit in well. But we're talking about dealing with a fixed energies as well, which someone doesn't like change. Someone that you're dealing with does not change easily. And I was going to say something which I forgot. Yeah, so there is mutable energy here. Pisces, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, a lot of water. The challenge is to bring something down to earth. This is like a sobering, or making something into reality and not having it just as imagination. So if you've had a virtual, let's say, connection There may have been deception. Maybe you've been wearing those rose-colored glasses. This could be speaking to someone that you're dealing with. Oh my goodness, like he's come through for a few people. And this is the passion of Mars. He's wearing Mars on his chest. This could be a Scorpio. This could be a Leo. This could be a fire sign, Sagittarius. Or anyone who is moving towards what they desire. And we've got a very sexual indication of a divine masculine here. Could be someone that's married, that's stepping out of their marriage. And we've got the ship, which means transition. Some of you may have connected to someone that's at a physical distance to you. You're wanting, or maybe they're wanting to come in and visit you. You know, the ring can speak to a vicious cycle, which is also the devil. This is Jupiter in Sagittarius. The ring is Venus in Libra, concerning love, or maybe anything to do with what we love. This can speak to a promise. Maybe someone's promised you a marriage, but there's change here. I mean, the ship does speak to departure, farewell, travel, and adventure. Maybe even a physical distance. What's at the bottom of the deck? And we've got the tree, which has shown up a lot. And the tree is a number 5, very much the Taurian energy. The tree does speak to Saturn in Capricorn. It's hard, it's grown roots, or something, you know, has been happening for a long time. This could speak to traditions, family. It's very much the Hierophant card, very similar, but it also speaks to health, family, and a spiritual connection. All right, let's see what's going on for Pisces, please, Spirit. So what's the Karma Dharma concerning Pisces? Pisces, in July, we have embrace and the world. And the world does speak to an ending. Yes, it is Saturnian, very much the Saturn card, and it speaks of the 4 fixed signs. Embrace. Embrace could mean an embrace, just simply, or just go with it. I mean, congratulations, something is ending for you. You're succeeding in something, or some of you are wanting to travel. Let's take the wisdom of the oracle, please, Spirit, for Pisces in the month of July. We have the fates, number 17, which does, 17 is the star. Something fated, the fates, right? Let's quickly read from the book, because the fates does speak to particular things, which can give it a not so, I mean, it's a fated month for you, but let's see exactly what it speaks of. The serenity prayer sums up the meaning of this card. God, grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change, the courage to change the things I can, and the wisdom to know the difference. There are things in life you will never have control over. And the devil card is a card of control. The conditions brought on by the evolution of the collective by nature and by your past experiences may be fated, preordained by spirit for a greater purpose you cannot understand in this lifetime. It may not be in your cards to understand why certain events occurred, but you can accept the mystery and work with what those events and your current circumstances have to teach you. This is the wisdom contained in the Serenity Prayer. Let's read in relation to partnership and other people. Other people are who they are. You can't change them. The challenge is to accept them as they are and not to try and make them otherwise to suit you. This is a time to look at how you attempt to mold people to fit your view of how they should be, so you can remain in the relationship and avoid the discomfort. What if who they are and whatever is happening between you and them in this situation is perfect from the perspective of spirit? Now is the time to accept what you cannot change, even if it means that you honor yourself, spirit, and the other person by moving on. Love unconditionally for each of us is on our own journey, and we cannot direct that of another. Be aware that this relationship is indeed fated, and you are meant to evolve into a better version of yourself as a result of it. And I do feel that this message was not for you, but for the cross watchers. So, dear Pisces, I feel that you are, because the challenge is the devil. Someone could be trying to control you and change you. Okay? And that's not easy. Let's take more cards and see what's going on. You may be passionate about someone and you may have your family disagreeing, right? Trying to change you and control you because of your religion, your background, whatever it is. Let's see why we've got the Nine of Wands, please, Spirit. Why? And we've got the Chariot, which means victory, moving towards victory, being put in charge. The Chariot does speak to successfully moving on, but also, a difficult, it's not easy to take this Chariot forward because you're split, you're in two minds. You're put in the position of power, though. This could be you getting ready to change an unhealthy situation in your life, and that could be changing homes. Someone has been doing what they desired. The challenge is Nine of Cups. The challenge is your wish fulfillment and not being frightened to move towards that. And you've got a couple of nines here. You've got two wish fulfillment cards, dear Pisces. Why do we have the Three of Wands at the foundation? And we've got the Eight of Pentacles. So you've put a lot of work in here. You've worked very hard on your partnerships and relationships. That's the Virgo card. You're waiting on your wishes to come through. The Star can speak to hope, but it looks like in the near future things are dim. Let's have a look at the Star card, which can speak to a naked truth or something that is far-fetched. And we've got the Queen of Swords. Some of you, and this is Libra, so where relationships are concerned, some truth could be shown to you. Queen of Swords, someone who is either separated or a widow, someone who carries wounds from the past but is still hoping for a wish fulfillment. I don't know, maybe there's been a difficult conversation or a severing ties of someone that was only taking maybe and not giving from you. Maybe this, dear Pisces, because you do love unconditionally and give from your soul. Maybe this is you waking up. Let's see what this Six of Wands is, because this could speak to ego as well. Two sixes, which do speak to balance. Some of you have got children as well. Some of you could be very intelligent or dealing with, if this is a business that you've been working hard on, you're hoping to succeed, you've been dealing with legalities. It's as though you're coming closer to manifesting your dream. Okay. Six of Cups can also be a soulmate connection for some of you. There's ego between the two of you here. Someone you're dealing with, someone that could be quite popular, maybe sort of trying to change you in a certain way, to make you go by their rules, their regulations. Let's see what that moon card is in the near future. We've got the King of Cups, which would be Scorpio. You are dealing with a Scorpio for a lot of you. We've got Cancer, we've got Scorpio, we've got Pisces, a lot of water. Remember that the King of Cups on the moon card could speak to someone very deceptive as well. Someone that takes and doesn't give. Let's have a look at you, because you've been sacrificing a lot, I see here. Yeah, there's a lot of worries, a lot of thoughts. You're feeling you're feeling as though you've been kept in the dark. Some of you have been growing spiritually, trying to get out of a boundary, or someone's been trying to control you. Let's look at the Death card here. And we've got the Hermit. There we go. This is spiritual growth. The Hermit can also speak to a detective. Someone, the Hermit could also speak to someone in hiding. Someone not communicating. This is Virgo, and Virgo is your house of relationship. So some of you have been looking for information. Something will be seen here that's going to bring an ending. Let's have a look at the Five of Swords, which is in your hopes and fears. And we've got the Ace of Cups here. This is obviously what you're hoping, but I feel you don't want to be the third person here. Let's take one more card on the Hermit. Thank you, Spirit. The Death card and the Hermit. Lots of majors. And we've got Justice. Justice, which does speak to, it's an 11, an open portal. It does speak to karma. It speaks to divorce. This could be a detective or a solicitor that you are employing to do the work for you. Some of you, the potential is here to fill your own cup. For those of you that have realized that you may be in a love triangle, maybe you've had a partner that stepped out. I do see you're dealing with legalities here. Maybe. Ace of Cups is the potential for a new start. Some of you could be leaving a water sign. One water sign and going for another water sign, or it could be a Leo that is coming into your life, a new connection. Let's have a look at the Queen of Wands. We've got the Fool card, which does speak to a new beginning, Aries energy. Some of you obviously have got Aries in your chart as well. The Fool can speak to someone being taken for a fool, or taken, someone feels bad. Someone feels as though they've been deceived, obviously. And what I see here with the Fool, because we've got the ship here, and the ship is someone wanting to go on an adventure. Okay, some of you are just letting go. You're embracing an ending. Okay, and some of you are ready to go on a journey, maybe even go and visit someone that, someone that you've been connecting to through social media. Doesn't mean, some of you could be divorcees, still going through divorce and connecting to someone that's at a physical distance. Let's see. I want to see what that Four of Wands is, please, Spirit. And we've got the Four of Wands and the Seven of Wands. So Seven of Wands is like someone having the upper hand, or maybe even fighting against the odds for something that's going to be stable, for a long-term commitment. We've got the Sun card here, right here. Leo is here. And the Sun can speak to, of course, true love, the heart, seeing something true, something about truth. Now, the sun can speak to flirtation. It can speak to children. It can speak to happiness, flirtation. But you've been going through, obviously, a heavy burden here. This is like the Ten of Wands. And, yeah, some of you have been going through divorce with a scythe. Some of you could also be figuring out that someone's been playing you the fool, sort of keeping you under their finger, under their thumb, but then them going out and having a wonderful time. Like, I feel as though someone's been trying to control you. And I feel that you're trying to go against tradition, and like you're trying to go with tradition, but you're going to have to go against tradition and take that leap of faith. Do what is right for you, even if this is against your beliefs. I do feel it's quite a challenge for you, dear Pisces. What's at the bottom here? We've got the Knight of Swords, and that's not an easy card. Knight of Swords can speak to harsh words, a fight, an argument, quick messages coming through, quick truths coming through. All right. So what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be extending this reading. This is what I have for you. Thank you so much. I do feel you're dealing with, you know, a new portal that's opening. Changes are happening for everyone. I do see that there is a lot of passion and desire here. So, dear Pisces, this could lead to marriage, but you are transitioning. Maybe you're needing, if you were in a, you know, a challenging, maybe even marriage with someone that has stepped out of your marriage or trying to control you. You've tried on many instances to get away. I feel that this is you manifesting that, because the Scorpio card, the Death card, is in your environment. We've got the Justice and the Hermit. 3 major arcana in your environment. This is huge. Scorpio, Virgo, and Libra. Very big. It's very, very big. Okay, so there is an ending here, closing up a major chapter, spreading your wings towards the world. You are transitioning. I do see travel. So I will leave you with that. Thank you so much, dear Pisces. Wishing you well. Thank you so much. Ta-da.